Hello, and welcome to another week of the Abusecartoons Livestream. And I didn't check my mic before I went live. Thankfully, it's working. Alright, the mic stand not doing so well. Alright. Hey Matt, how's it going? Good to see you. Good fun last Friday. And Dwarves won, so it was a good weekend all the way around. I think Dwarves have an advantage because they're painted. Painted minis always roll better, I think. So, hope everyone is doing well. Oh, I should turn this off. That's not a noise you want to be hearing. So I just had a little fan on the computer here. It gets pretty hot with the new video card. So just moving some air, trying to resist the temptation to turn on the air until it's actually hot. So by July it gets pretty unbearable, but you should be able to make it through June in Japan without any air conditioning. All right. But we'll see. Yeah, we're getting a lot of typhoon activity. I don't remember that this early in the year. So another typhoon pushing miserable rain around. This isn't looking very good. I definitely need the warm up this week. I don't know what's wrong with my touch here is a little off. All right. Yeah, something's odd. Cool. Critical Role is getting. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, I saw the a couple of YouTubers were talking about. Yeah, back in the old days, everyone was like, remixing and sharing each other's stuff. But now, because there's corporations behind it and stockholders, and I mean, not for Evil Hat, but yeah, now I think people are. I guess just because there's so much money, like Critical Role, it's a lot of money. So it would be like, not quite to the extent, but it would be like. If Hasbro suddenly released their version of Blades in the Dark, using the same rules. And yeah, John Harper even had that, the designer of Blades in the Dark even said, yeah, some of my mechanics that, Success with Condition is, directly from Powered by the Apocalypse. So it's an Apocalypse World thing. So yeah. And the etiquette is just to acknowledge who you stole from, because the game mechanics aren't patentable or trademarkable or copyrightable. So anybody can remix and reuse them. So I thought that was interesting. And then I guess Critical Role did then do on their website, I think, not in the PDF, but on their website, acknowledge Blades in the Dark. But that's the thing too, when you have just a few very popular publishers or platforms or whatever, if that is the if kind of like Microsoft, how if somebody creates a decent a decent app or something useful that makes Windows better, they just buy that company and their software is included in an update of Windows. It may get to that point where Hasbro just looks at the, looks down the list at the top 10, competing game systems and says, okay, let's buy them. And then suddenly you have a Hasbro's Forged in the Dark system. Yeah. It's a shame. I think that's the conflict that they'll always have with tabletop getting popular, because it was always DIY, very do your own thing. Everyone's table is a bit different, everyone runs things a little different, and once 5e started to standardize things a little bit more and create a mass popularity, then these kind of things come up. Oh wait, am I? Oh yeah. I've got a brush going on. I didn't think the brushes. That's why everything's looking so weird. I've got a brush going on my pencil that shouldn't be there. Weird. Let's try this again. There we go. Okay, yeah, I used this cool Photoshop brush called Rusty Nib when I was doing the fantasy illustrations, and it makes the line a little jagged and broken, kind of like a quill pen that has a bad flow. So yeah, I didn't think that worked for. I guess it works for the pencil as well. Yeah, so both brush and pencil can use that. That's pretty cool. So there we go. Now that's so that's what was creating that weird look. Like, why am I so shaky? Okay, well we can delete every layer previous to this one because I'm not going to be doing Rusty Nib. That's so funny. Yeah, I found a couple of pretty good bundles of brush packs. One was even a like hatching and print screen dots and everything for vector for Adobe Illustrator. So do things in vector so it'll scale, so you won't get those weird effects, those blending, strange visual effects that you get from dot screens in bitmaps. All right, there we go. Now it's looking more recognizable. Yeah, but I think that is going to be a problem because a lot, and it's just going to take maybe a generation of gamers just to accept that it is a corporately owned thing, and they're just going to have to, accept it. Like it's going to become like Disney Star Wars. You just have to accept what they're doing, whether you like it or not, because they own it. And we'll see we'll see if attitudes change. But yeah, for right now, there's a lot of original gamers that are probably going to be very disgusted by what the top actual players, the top publishers and stuff end up doing with the game. Oh, I just saw a tweet right before we went live. It looks like Chris, my co-host, my regular co-host on the weekly, commented that maybe Paizo is getting to be a little too big. I guess they did a comic or something, Starfinder Pathfinder comic crowdfunder, and it went really well. So sounds like Chris is worried that they're getting too big for their britches. But it's always like that, I don't think there's any, indie bands or punk bands that signed with big record labels that didn't get the sellout tag. So I'm going to have a lot of that for a while. Yeah, I wonder if Hasbro has even thought of that. Just start acquiring, just like do the computer game and software game thing and just start acquiring everything. Anything that's popular, just buy it up. And then you'll see who the real, kind of loyal people are to the industry or to the hobby, because the people that won't sell will be the only people that'll be able to maintain control. And so I'd be curious to see some of these, small press kind of people like, Evil Hat and stuff, to see if there is a price, if Hasbro could find the price that would get them acquired. Because that would buy instant, for Hasbro, that would buy a lot of instant credibility too. Buying into previous catalogs and stuff of the kind of games that they'd want to make. Exactly, Matt. Hasbro's just waiting for us to die. Then they can have at it, do what they will with the tabletop RPG industry. Yeah, that's pretty depressing. But hopefully, there'll always be a group of people, and as long as the internet, people can still exchange ideas on the internet. I don't think anyone's going to fall for that. There's only one company, one system. Well, I guess they already have. Some people already have, but there will always be the outliers that won't succumb to Hasbro's D&D. That still cracks me up that was their title card. Otherwise, I mean, who's heard of Wizards of the Coast? We've got to keep the owner of Battleship and whatever, Monopoly or whatever. We got to keep that branding very clear. All right. Yeah, so I got to come up with some sort of, I think like an over. That was last week's joke as well, but an overflowing glass might work. Oh, it was the maybe draw 2 glasses like that, and it's the ultimate optimist. Right? Oh, I know, that's so scary. Yeah, Embracer, if Freely continues or looks, financially promising enough, and they see enough synergy, because they can just feed their other IPs then that they have access to. Lord of the Rings and stuff. That's already happening, but they can feed their other IPs into the Free League machine. That'll be really sad, though. I think that'll be a really sad day for the owners and a lot of the designers that work with them to then realize, they're just going to have to crank out licensed RPG garbage. There's already enough companies doing that. Power Rangers and Transformers and all that kind of garbage. All right. Yeah, that would be a huge loss, I think, for the industry, because those guys do seem like very authentic gamers. That they love the. Let's do like a weird. Actually, this would be much bigger though, wouldn't it? These glasses are not so small. Oh, maybe I'll do that with the shading instead. Do it a little bit bigger. All right, and maybe just the smaller line so that it looks very full. Okay. So they weren't glass half empty, they were glasses runneth over. Alright. Oh yeah, maybe a little bit of this kind of thing, so that it's clear. There we go. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. I can't wait. I can't wait for Blade Runner and Alien and everything on Alchemy. The real moody, stuff that relies on atmosphere will be so fun with that system. It'll be nice to be able to switch between switch to that tactical map. That would have been so useful in in Blade Runner. I guess I kind of did that. I did that in the the video, but I don't think we did it as much on the in the actual session. All right. That's a little, maybe a little smaller. Looks a little too much. Okay. Yeah, I can't remember the scale. Oh, that's on the wrong layer. Great. Of course it is. Oh, so it didn't get scaled down either. All right. There we go. Something like that. Yeah, hopefully, we won't live to see some of those dark days. Okay. So I think I'm going to do like a strawberry milk looking kind of thing. Yeah, it's a pretty good milk color. And then like a chocolate shake, milk chocolate, or, chocolate milk kind of thing, a little more red. This looks maybe more coffee colored. No, that'll work as chocolate. All right. Yeah, I think that'll work. Let's go with the... Yeah, they didn't need to be filled in with white at all. Because the gag is there 100% full. I don't know what's going on with my voice today. Sorry. Yes, Matt. Yeah, see you Friday. Take it easy. Yeah, thanks for hopping on. Good to see you. So take care and see you Friday. Good night. But I'm still here. It's only 3 in the afternoon. All right. So just get some shadow under this. Oh, yeah. Sorry for the last one. I cranked up the... Sorry. Value's got a little glare on the monitor. There we go. That's the usual level. Yeah. Oh, yeah, my notification. I just noticed that the notification went out wrong. Maybe that's why Mac saw it, because maybe the Abusecartoons isn't working so well, but I had the wrong settings, so everything went out on Upturned table, so all the hobby stuff went out. It went out on all the hobby channels and pages and stuff. Always something. There's like using the same system to run different channels and stuff. There's so many little stuff you got to switch over, and I always manage to forget something. And this week it was the social media notifications. All right. Yeah, so if anybody relies on Twitter to know when this is live, you're not going to know. Sorry about that. So should I do those lines in these glasses? Maybe not. Oh, well, I don't know. It kind of needs it, doesn't it? For it to read like a... read like one of those fluted... milkshake deals. And maybe... same here. Give it a little more... Yeah, maybe a little thinner. I don't know. And then maybe a shadow in there will help too. All right. Okay. So very enthusiastic. Pores. All right. Let's see here. So do some eyes. Maybe here. And not white. Oh yeah, maybe I should have done one exactly to the top instead of both spilling over, but it looks, I like the messiness. That looks good. All right, let me double check the stream is going okay, that the lights are red. Yep, looks like it. Weird. Yeah, that combined chat. I'm so glad I opened up YouTube. That combined chat is terrible. I wasn't posting any messages. All right. And let's see, something for another. Yeah, what's a good... All right. Yeah, so some sort of wrapped candy bar. And most of that I can probably do with color, but I'll just do lines this time. And the remnants of yeah, let's see here. Yeah, maybe I'll just do a top line. Yeah, something like that. I should do like the little sections or whatever. I'll just maybe do a little... I can do that with just color. But there we go. I'm actually drawing, wow, almost 100% or yeah, scale. And maybe the composition, because I have to put the eyes over there. It would be like that. Would work better. Come on. Let's accept that scale. What's happening? Oh no. Don't do it, Photoshop. Okay, there we go. That was weird. Just kind of hung there for a while. I was thinking about scaling. I wonder if my swap disk is getting too full again. All right, so yeah, maybe just silver foil is good. Or Hershey bar looking. Oh yeah, how about like a little weird piece of white chocolate? Let's see if I can get that color across. It's a little more yellow than that. But then it's, yeah, it's got weird. maybe just another. It can't be too dark though, because you can't read the detail then. That's too green, at least on my monitor. Yeah, something like that. There we go. It was only so much. Again. Oh, that's right. It's because this is a duplicated file. Again with the dark shadows. Yeah, I think last week I had to do darker shadows for some reason. Yeah, this overhead light is good for the green screen, but it's really bad for the glare on the monitor. I don't know which what's better to go with. Oh yeah, just some line work on the candy itself. Yeah, let's put some brightness on the foil and maybe even the paper. No, it's okay. Just the foil. All right, and some sort of logo. All right. Yeah, weird. So I'll keep an eye on the chat. It's not updating at all. Dang. That's not good. And then let's do the... Oh, did I don't think I did that on the last one. Yeah, that's because they were sitting in puddles. I didn't do any ground shadow. Gotta go back and do that. There we go. Oh yeah, that's right. None of the ground stuff. That would help a lot. Yeah, kind of give this a little bit of depth. Gotta be careful not to go so it doesn't look like it's floating above the ground. All right. What about this? Yeah. Looks a little more lively. There we go. Okay, I think we'll go with both of those. I was worried there was something seriously wrong with my drawing today, but it was just I had that weird distressed pen, that texture pen going on. All right, well, let's take a look at the comments while we're at this. Where are we? There we go. See what wonderful things people said back in 2012. There we go. All right, so we left off May, so let's do May, June, July. All right. So May 1st. No one understood the hygiene role of the rubber duck. His role is to coax the child into the tub so the hygiene can begin. Without him, nothing could be done. May 3rd. They enjoyed each other's company but couldn't commit to being a salad. This probably some veggie survival instinct. Get too close and we all are chewed up. Nice, Dr. Bonehead. May 8th. Uh-oh, crime scene. They always met in the most horrifying places. Alright. May 10th. He knew that he would... oh, no. Never... Oh, boy. He knew that he would ever be enough cereal for her. That's a bad typo. Okay, let me put it on the list. Let me make sure. He knew that he would ever, yeah. He would not ever. Either a not or a never. Damn it. All right. Because he would really never be enough for her. Girl bowls like milk better than cereal, as everybody knows. And somebody's going to say that get the typo going here. Wait, where is it? Well, it's Thursday, not Monday, but that's what I thought. Ever should be never. Yes, of course. All right. May 15th, 2012. This was energy efficient, or there was energy efficient, and then there was ridiculous. Yeah, those little ambiguous ambivalence for sure. The one on the right is a Sufi. Nice. A poorly drawn LED bulb. All right. The game suddenly ended with one overthrown catbox pass. May 17th. This is why we say the game stunk. Don't remember giving the cat that to eat. That had to hurt. Rinse it off and keep playing. Nice. All right. Paper bags had a unique ability a unique ability to end any conversation. So yeah, the idea is that he just kind of flopped forward and folded up. Maybe I should have put some motion lines or something so you know that he did that. Otherwise, it just seems like it's a personality flaw. Now he would finally discover his purpose in life. Oh yeah, and now not being on the stack anymore. Certainly doesn't have as many friends as the solo cup. Ew, emergency potty in the cinema. Yikes. All right. He was so dried out that he had forgotten his original color. Oh, he didn't know what cap. All right. Some mysterious force kept them together. I've already been here. June 5th, 2012. Summer movies often ended in sticky disappointment. Or is it sucky disappointment? Especially for the ushers. Yes, the floors of American movie theaters. Nice and sticky. Being eaten cold was both a compliment and an insult. Lasagna joke. Most recipes called for a large amount of immodesty. Oh, the butter. Shy butter. A healthy dose of Imodium. What? Certain American TV cook says just add a pound of cream, a pack of butter, 4 cups of kosher salt to your mix. It's blushing. Yeah, that's one of the few blushing objects I've drawn. June 14th, the pamphlets were having second thoughts about the awareness they provided. All right. I assume kids know how to read them. June 19th. He began to suspect that Intergalactic Space Police and official breast inspector were not actual law enforcement agencies. Just give it time. All right. For some reason, at that moment, they were both turned on. Oh yeah, I tried to draw a little bit of a suggestion of the light underneath. Didn't do a very good job. Oh, was this an argument or something? There's 9 comments. Give us a flash. Fell to another. Shedding some light. I am sick of this pro-homosexual political cartoon. Okay, I'm joking. I knew somebody would complain. Wow, that's so funny. Yeah, I didn't just because they're flashlights and there's a phallic shape that it has to be a gay cartoon. Yeah, that's funny. Can a girl be phallic? Oops. Carrying a torch for him. Nice. Kids will be all orange. Those aren't flashlights. They're flashlights. No. What he had always assumed was a fish turned out to be something far stranger. Tell us, what was it? Yeah, I should have made the water a strange color or something. The shipping materials were the real victims in the impersonal world of online shopping. She never expected fragrance and sheet count to be a deal breaker. I can't remember what TP came in colors. Yeah, I think they the litmus TP. Yeah, they connected that to something bad. They stopped putting dye in it. I don't even know if they do patterns anymore, like little flowers or anything. I know there's still novelty toilet paper that's printed, but I don't know about the regular stuff. Here, I think it's only white. Open books often mistook immodesty for honesty. A lot of immodesty jokes. Immodesty is in the eye of the bind holder. Yes, all down my spine. Nice. A salad bowl with plumbing experience was somewhat troubling. All right. Horrible foot pain was the unmarked price of cheap shoes. Oh, that were 6. I thought that it said 0. 6 comments. The yellow one looks nothing like that one. 2 left shoes. But it doesn't. How corny. Oh, corns. Oh no, and somebody wrote a short story. Yikes. Oh, today. Unlike that. Who knows? All right. July. The usual breakfast rotation was powerless in the face of toast. Yay, toast. And July 19th, there's an old style can opener. The 2 things he could never avoid were beans and disappointment. Am I stupid, or does the strip really go over my head because I don't get some pop culture references? Maybe. In the UK, we get what the US might call vegetarian beans, no pork fat. Ah, that's right. That's right. They'll put chunks of bacon into the baked beans and stuff. Ah. So P. coli is from the UK. Or in the UK. I'm glad my canned beans never surprised me. Weens and beanies? Ween and beanies? The can's happy because its purpose has been fulfilled. It's just another day. Could be a lot worse. Oh no. Oh no. I don't wanna know what that is. Okay. July 24th. Something felt different this morning. He was leaking. Oh, jeez. 4 comments. Well, at least he had the decency to go behind the tree. It's like a leak has sprung. All right. Whoa. Was that? Oh, I guess, yeah, I guess it is that small. The text is looking particularly small. Summer was a rare season of melon-based hydration. H2O melon. I just found it, and now it's been around since 2004. It's taken me a while to get through the archives. Oh, thank you, Tiki Carol. All right. Born to be sacrificed to a bunch of kids. We'll drop most of it on the floor. It's usually us to comment on this page. Maybe one other. Maybe one other. Oh, and that's right. Did we get in? That was August. Oh, yeah, sorry. That was the first one of August. So we'll stop there. May, June, July. So there's some regular readers and some love, but yeah, it doesn't get crazy. Yeah, I think I sit at this level for a while. All right. Oh, sorry. I keep scrolling up and down that page. Hope that's not too nauseating, because it's depending on how you're watching this, it could be a little frustrating. All right. Well, I need a never be on May 10th. I got to go back and fix that. That sucks. All right, let's write some cartoons. Let's write some more perplexing pop culture references that no one will get. All right, get the glare off of this. Ta-dum. Okay. All right. So was it talking about the glass half empty, right? They were a glass full and a glass way too full couple. Are those hyphenated? Glass full? I guess if it's an adjective, if I'm using it as an adjective, it might be okay. Something like that. Yeah, that makes it more clear. Yeah, like a glass full and glass way too full. So maybe instead of couple reference, so how about their outlook ranged from glass full and glass way too full. And glass way too full. Their outlook on life ranged between. Oh, wait. No, I'm totally. The outlook on life ranged between glass full and glass way too full. Cup runneth over. So something about nothing halfway. I don't know. Trying to avoid that. There should be attitude ranged. Outlook on life, attitude. So yeah, pessimism, optimism is kind of an outlook, right? So no half. So nothing was half full. For them, nothing was half full, only glass full and glass. Something. Yeah, I want way too full. I think that's funny, but I don't know if I can make it work. All right, and most couples never knew what makes them good together. I don't think that cartoon even got noticed. It went up, but I don't think it even got noticed. Oh well. So no matter how gourmet, no motor. Ended up as one last bite. Maybe just ended with. So no matter how gourmet, all chocolate ended with one last bite. The eyes are a little wonky on the wrapped chocolate bar, but that's okay. Oh, or maybe how about like unwrapped and alone? Uh, I think on, yeah. So a play on naked and alone. Ended up. But that last bite is not alone. We'll just go with the naked and alone thing, yeah. No matter how gourmet, all chocolate ended up unwrapped and alone. And okay, so their outlook on life. So was not half full. So their outlook on life was not half full, but glass way too full. Oh, maybe half empty. Their outlook on life was not half empty, but glass way too full. All right. That at least gets across what it's kind of trying to say. I just want to keep the glass way too full in there. Their outlook on life was not half empty, but glass way too full, but instead glass something like that. All right, so let me switch over. Oh, no, wrong account. Switch over and see, come on. What's actually going on here? There we go. Maybe this chat will be more accurate. Yep. All right. Okay, we'll go with that. Their outlook on life was not half empty, but glass way too full. And no matter how gourmet, all chocolate ended up unwrapped and alone. All right. Tiny chocolate jokes. This always takes a minute. All right, well, that went pretty quick. I guess we'll, it'll be a short stream this week. I think there must be more exciting things happening elsewhere. Their outlook on life was not half empty, but glass way too full. That should be in quotes. You know, half empty, but way too full. Maybe that would be better. Yeah, does that look better? Let's check that really quick. If I go half empty, but like that without the hyphens. Their outlook on life was not half empty, but glass way too full. I'll leave the hyphens for now. All right. Well, that was quick. Let's put these online so I don't forget them. I often am so happy to actually come up with something for the week that I feel my work has been done, or is done, and completely forget that if they're not uploaded, they're not. No one's going to see them. All right. So that'll be, this is Thursday and next Tuesday going up. All right. Great. So we can, let me double check. Everything's going okay. Kinda. Oof, yeah. Not good. All right, well, must be a busy week. Let's switch over to the convenience store. All right, I'll get centered a little bit here. All right, the convenience store segment. So I thought this was pretty funny. So to celebrate Pride Month, there's not a lot of Pride promotion in Japan, although there are Pride parades. I think most of the major cities in Japan have Pride parades because they don't have anything like making, you know, homosexuality illegal or anything, but people just don't come out here. But there are gay bars and, you know, so the whole thing. But anyhow, a funny twist on that is that they do have Japanese Pride potato. So the who are these guys again? The brand that does a kind of a lot of gourmet stuff. Yeah, they I forget where's their Where's their logo? Is it Quake? I forget the, yeah, I don't see the logo anywhere. Is it top? Yeah, so anyhow, Pride potatoes. So potato chip flavors that are promoting different things about Japan. So this is, of course, promoting Kobe beef by having yakiniku flavored. It's like sweet, spicy soy sauce flavored chips. But this is celebrating Kobe. So Kobe beef celebrating the city of Kobe. And the thing I didn't know about Kobe, I don't know if this is a kind of sister city kind of thing or whatever, but they talk about on the back. So there's like a little bit of facts about the city and everything on the back, and there's a little thing here about the Kobe tartan, and that's what the package is decorated with, is the Kobe tartan. So you can see that it's blue based with green, or is that light blue, maybe blue and red lines to represent the sea, and then there's a lot of the bridge and some red architecture in Kobe. So there's a Kobe tartan. I didn't know that. I wonder how that was decided or awarded. That's interesting. So potato pride. So the thing is, Japan does have a certain amount of potato pride because they will not import Idaho potatoes or any other foreign potatoes, and in fact the government support kind of backs and supports the local farming with that. And I think mostly in Hokkaido there would be a lot of potatoes, but Japanese potatoes are very small. So these chips, I'm imagining, are going to be quite small. That's why they don't have baked potatoes here or potato skins or anything, because the domestic potatoes are so small. And they're claiming that the government claims they won't import foreign potatoes because they're worried about parasites and bacteria and things that could come from foreign farms and kind of ruin the ecosystem on the Japanese archipelago. So that's been their excuse for a long time, so, which means that they do import frozen potatoes. So McDonald's and everybody does, I think, use American potatoes, but they come frozen. They will not import fresh potatoes. So this is celebrating for Pride Month. We're celebrating not military pride, not gay pride, but potato pride in Japan. So nationalistic pride, I guess. It's being proud of the nation. So I've got a couple of these. So let's try the Kobe ones first. So, oh yeah, well, they smell nice. Yeah, this is the little bit like fancier, kind of a small bag, but a little bit fancier fancy potato chip company. So yeah, as you can see, this is about as big as they get. Yeah, this is the kind of maximum size for Japanese potato chips. So the potatoes are pretty small. Oh wow, really nice. Very just a sweet, spicy kind of soy sauce, a shoyu base sauce flavor. Yeah, very beef marinade flavor. So not like a fake beef flavor, more just like the flavor of the sauce. So that's good. It's much more edible and less, there's not powder all over them. It feels like they've been kind of basted or something. Yeah, they're not super powdery. No potato chip comes on the microphone. Wrong. Those are really good. So Kobe beef flavor. It's actually just the sauce flavor, but there's a little bit of English on the front. So it says, Japan is a nation of proud culture and traditions. This pride in heritage drives, koikeo, a business rich in history in our mission to deliver the most delectable flavors to you. And so this is favorite Japanese ingredients is what it says over here. So koikeo is the company. Where's their logo? So yeah, that's pretty good. It's a really nice, natural, mild flavor. The chips aren't too salty. They're very tiny, but very nice. And nice ingredients. So we have Kobe beef, and the other one is going to key out, right? Nope, not a little bit. Yeah, this is kind of darker green here. And so this is promoting, where is it? What is it? Shodoshima. Shodoshima olives. So I didn't know they were Japanese olives. That's interesting because most of the olives I see at import shops. This is olive oil flavored chips from Shimoshita. And it's the same spiel in English on the front. Yeah, so the thing is, if they're trying to promote, and I guess they do promote, domestically, a lot of, unique areas and stuff in Japan. But it seems like this would be an obvious tourist thing, too. If they made this, the box, or the bag, the text on the bag, a little bit more bilingual. And so here's a picture of of the area. Shirotoshima. Where is it? Where is it? Here, yeah. So yeah, they're just celebrating all the wonderful coastal cities. I guess most cities in Japan are coastal. And then olives, yeah. So I didn't know that they're calling them Asian olives. But yeah, I'm not familiar. It doesn't show up a lot. But I'm curious what the Japanese olive oil, flavor is going to be. Shiroshima. Yeah, it's just like olive oil. Yeah. Again, really light. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, just olive oil. So instead of having that greasy potato chip finish, it just finishes like an olive oil salad or pasta. Yeah. But not very... It's a little different from like Italian olive oil or European olive oil. A little sharper, maybe. The flavor of the olives is a little different. But not hugely noticeable. You right away notice it as a olive oil flavor. So potato pride in Japan. Yeah, so it literally says here pride potato. So I couldn't resist for Pride Month having some Japanese potato pride. Yeah, it's very strange. But yeah, it's definitely a protected... Yeah, look how tiny these are. It's definitely a protected business here. But they do import, because there's a lot of the snack companies and things are so global in the U.S., they do import, not Lay's potato chips, but Doritos show up here. And I'm trying to think who else. Some of the foreign brands show up in the regular supermarkets. Yeah. Olive oil is not very exciting. The Kobe ones are definitely tastier. These are light and kind of veggie flavored. But not bad. Very, inoffensive flavors. That's the thing that's always so remarkable here. And it's nice as you get old and don't like sweet, super salty things anymore. The flavors are very mild and subtle, so it's always very a happy thing. Unless something is specifically marketed for kids, it's not going to be super sweet here. All right, well, happy Pride Month. And that's potato pride in Japan. I just thought potato pride was the silliest thing. But yes, so we have our Kobe and our Shodoshima olive oil potato chips. Yeah, not bad. Those tiny potato chips. Long may they have government protection. All right. Strangeness. Yeah, so I hope everyone... Hey, Countdown, how's it going? Yes, still in Japan. Hanging in there. Braving the rainy season and then the typhoon season next. So yeah. Yeah, couldn't you tell by my Japanese potato chips? I guess, every country now has pretty significant Japanese imports. So I could convincingly do this podcast from anywhere and probably still eat Japanese snacks. So how's it going, Countdown? Just wrapping up. Yeah, I finished. So 2 cartoons. If this is the first time you've seen this stream, 2 cartoons a week. Released Tuesdays and Thursdays North American time is what I'm producing for Go Comics. So if you want to, in the description, the archive is listed there, and we read the comments earlier on the cartoons in the archive. GoComics.com/domestic abuse, and you can read 20 years. Yeah, 2004 is when they first, when they first went up on Go Comics, and 2002 is when I first started drawing it. So I did it on my own as just a website with daily comics. And so I did about 3 years of daily comics, then was syndicated by Go Comics, and kind of rewound and gave them my 3 years, give me some time to breathe and start working ahead in the archive. And now with relocating to Japan and everything, I have burnt out that archive. So I basically do them the week before they come out. So yeah, a lot of current events. But yeah, but it's been going on for 20 years. So yeah, this is the so either 2000 or 2023, 2022, maybe 2024 if we're going to go with the Go Comics, is the 20th anniversary. So I got to do a new collection of these guys. But yeah, I looked around. I was really frustrated. Lulu Press, who I self-published the first collection with, changed all of their stuff. So it's very frustrating what they're doing. So I got to reformat the entire first book. It's still out there. People still have some print-on-demand copies. Amazon and some of the online retailers still have it. But as far as having newly printed versions of it, they don't support the format anymore because of what supply chain changes or whatever. So a bit frustrating. So I'll figure out what to do. I was just looking at alternatives, and there are no free alternatives like Lightning, which is, I guess, Ingram. Everybody else that does print on demand, they want a setup fee or they want some sort of marketing fee. And I don't even think they give you free ISBN or anything. So Lulu is still a good deal, but I'm just not crazy. Their interface is not great. Their website's not great. And, it's changed a bit. I was hoping it would be a much more set it and forget it type situation with them, because I have 2 books up there, and I was going to do my Citizen Spaceman comics as well with Lulu, but I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. There aren't any great alternatives. Here there's a lot of small press, the dojinshi kind of style book printers that you can do pretty decent stuff with, but then I don't want to have to deal with shipping them internationally. So that's why it's and Lulu's shipping is pretty expensive too. So, and they used to have occasionally some nice discounts, but they gave all that up as well. So not totally in love with everything that changed with them, but it must have been business. It must have been an operational thing. So we'll see. But yeah, gotta do the anniversary, because it's gotta celebrate that 20 years of doing this so long. Yeah, and it switched, I think, in about 2015. Sometime it switched to twice a week. Actually, no, it must have switched before, because I think the archive that we're going through now is already twice a week. So it switched maybe 2010. Something like that. Yeah, I got through the archive and decided, okay, can we go down to twice a week? Yeah, and it just made it, because it wasn't, the revenue isn't enough to make it a full-time job. But it was nice. It was nice having that overlap, so that I could relocate and everything, and stuff was still going strong. I took a couple months off back in the day, and now I never take a week off. All right. Well, that is about gonna do it. So thanks everyone for hanging around, and if you're watching it from the archive, thank you. If this is the first time to see it, look for Abuse Cartoons on social media, and also YouTube and Twitch, where this stream goes out. And yeah, do this every week. It's regularly, I think, going to be Monday nights for a while. Monday night North America, Tuesday around noon, afternoon, in the Eastern Hemisphere, Japan time. So Australia, and can benefit. And I think it's morning in Europe. So thanks so much for watching, and the archive is gocomics.com/domestic abuse. And if you'd like to support the cartoon and get some hand-drawn, hand-colored stuff, books, or something like that, consider visiting patreon.com/domestic, or no, sorry, patreon.com/abusecartoons. Abusecartoons is how it's known on social media, because I don't want to confuse, with any charities or causes to help domestic violence, to help victims of domestic violence with my silly named cartoon. So thank you for watching, and I'll be back next week. Thank you so much. Goodbye.